Welcome back to the shooting channel, and welcome back to an episode that I'm going to do because I feel very strongly about this topic. But before we start, don't forget, please hit that subscribe button. 70% of you watch this channel without subscribing. So please hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe, and it really helps us give you content like this to bring our shooting sports forward. So, in this episode, obviously my big partnership with the Oxford Gun Company, we had a rule and we brought it in at Christmas because of driven targets to make sure everyone wears hats, glasses and ear defenders. Now the reason why we bought this is because there's a lot of people out there that do not wear these three things, and they go out and they don't wear glasses, if you get a bit of clay, and especially on a clay ground, everyone wants to shoot driven clays because it simulates for game shooting. If you get a bit of clay hitting you in the head, it really hurts. A sharp Fagnese of clay can literally put you in hospital if you get it on the right place. If you get a bit of clay in the eye, it can really do you a lot of damage. So this is a big shout out to getting everyone in this sport. We need to show that we are safety conscious. Now, I tried to have a conversation with the CPSA about this to try and make them make it mandatory on a CPSA shoot to wear hats, glasses and ear defenders. They won't change their rules for their caps. Now I think those three things are the most important thing. I will bring in one other piece of kit, and I will bring in a skeet vest. This is the new Blazer skeet vest, and I feel that the skeet vest goes the fourth thing within those safety conscious, and it has to be. The reason why is it's got your pockets in there, you can put your cartridges, it's got its wide bits that you can slide that gun up, and it makes you mount that gun, so it makes the whole thing comfortable to mount that gun. So that's why I feel a skeet vest, and you look professional. So if you get those four things, it looks professional. So I would say skeet vest. This is a Blazer one, cheap Blazer one. They retail, you can get one of these for £65, £69 if you're on a special deal. A cap, most shooting schools, most manufacturers do a cap from as little as £20, £25. Ear defenders, these are the SWATCOM ones, but you can get the Pelter ones, which are £35. So the SWATCOM ones is electronic, the Pelter ones do electronic, and they also do a £35 ones. And again, the most important thing with the earphones is it's cut away there, so when you mount that gun, you don't hit your gun on that earphone. And I'm going to be honest, earphones, do not wear earplugs because the sound goes in here. Doesn't just go in here, it goes in here. So if you want to look after your hearing, make sure you wear the phones, not the plugs. Because despite what everyone says, the plugs mold into this here, but the sound actually goes into this soft part here. So just do yourself a favour, protect your hearing, get yourself a proper pair of earphones like that. And then you go on to the glasses. So again, my favourite two glasses are the Evolution glasses, which start at £20 to £25. These are the cheapest you want to go to get the proper safety lens that actually is a proper shooting lens. And they're also got protection, so if anything goes in your eyes, if you shoot at one of these, or if a stone goes in your eye or a bit of clay hits you, it doesn't go through and it will not mark it. Again, don't buy them off the online, or you get a cheap pair like Jack Pike, or there's thousands of online companies that do cheap glasses. Honestly, go for it. If you want an inexpensive pair of glasses, my recommendation would be Evolution glasses. They do the cheap ones, they do the magnet glasses, which come off like that, and you can get a whole set for £189. The Evolution glasses, you can get a whole set for £59, or you buy the individual ones for £20, £25, or you buy the Castellani set, which are what I would call the best shooting glasses for your top end clay shooting that you can possibly get. So that is your three glasses that I would recommend, and your skeet vest. Also, you've got the Blaser skeet vest, you've also got the Sealand skeet vest. They're the two inexpensive ones that I would recommend. If you go to your shooting grounds and you do go out there and you don't wear hat, glasses and ear defenders, and you get hit in the face with a bit of clay, you cannot blame that ground. It should not be where there's a blame, there's a claim. I am now saying I recommend every single person, whether you go to a gun club, a competition ground, a shooting school or shooting grounds, or even game shooting. If you shoot up in the air, those lead pellets might come down. You've got to look after your whole head. Is the most important thing that you should be looking after. Comment below, do you agree what I'm saying? I'd love to hear your thoughts on, do you agree on hats, glasses and ear defenders, possibly a skeet vest you might disagree with, but those 4 things are the 4 most important things that you should get when you take up your sport, and wear them when you're going to a ground. And that is the most important 4 things, safety-wise, that you should do. And do you think the CPSA should change their rules and make hats, glasses, ear defenders mandatory where they go on the CPSA registered shoot? Comment below, I'd love to hear your thoughts. If anyone wants any information of where they can buy this kit from, please comment below. I will put a link in the description below on how you can buy this kit, and then we can work from there. So what I am going to show you is I'm going to show you how strong and what effort goes in, what the manufacturers go in to making a proper pair of shooting glasses, and how strong these are for £59. So I've got a pair of cheap online shooting glasses, and I'm going to shoot these, and I'm going to show you what they do, and then I'm going to shoot a pair of these, and I'm going to show you what happens when you shoot each one. So we went out onto the clay range to find out what was left. This is what was left of the Evolution glasses. So it never ever penetrated through the lens. So if you get a load of clay hit you straight in the face, that is going to give you some kind of protection. If you buy one off online, or a set of Jack Pike or something like that, this is what's left. What would you rather have on? Would you rather have a pair of Evolutions or Castellani glasses, or would you rather have a cheap pair of online shooting glasses? What would you rather? Comment below, let me find out. But this is my pet hate. This is where we have to change the shooting world to be professional. We have to say shooting glasses must be worn at any club, ground, shooting school, game shoot. Ear defenders, cap and a skeet vest. The basic safety gear. Let's make our sport professional. Let's stop this health and safety being on our back for shooting grounds, and let's help them. You don't have to spend a fortune. As I've just proved, the cheapest set of Evolution glasses is £20. If you want a set, £59. Imagine the technology that's gone into this to make them shot-proof. If you want a little bit more money in the Evolution range, you've got £189. If you want to go really competitive, you've got £400 Castellani ones. £35 Peltor earphones, or the Peltor electronic, or the SWATCOM electronic. Or £20, £25 baseball cap that you can pick up at most shooting schools. And a skeet vest from something like Blaser or Sealand. Most of the manufacturers do an inexpensive skeet vest. I hope you found this interesting, and let's see if we can get some comments below on what you think of the safety side of shooting. This is what I want to change. I want to get those 4 things mandatory on every single playground, club, game shoot that you can get. I hope you've enjoyed this programme. Please like us on Facebook, follow us on Instagram. Don't forget, hit that subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. And we'll see you on the next one. Thank you for watching.